I was reading plugin patterns and I ran across Andy Budd's AirBud Form Builder, and I had it on my list of things to go investigate, and it was kind of between this one and Dan Webb's Enhanced Form Builder. But when I went to look at it, at Andy's AirBud Form Builder over here on GitHub, I noticed he had a to-do item that mentioned Ryan Tomako's work on his post about administrative debris, which is here. The basic idea of this post, aside from, well, the overarching idea is to get rid of clutter in an effort to help readers understand your content. But one of the techniques Ryan introduced here was to have your controls inherit their style. And this just struck me as a wonderful thing, potentially enabling us to to save code while letting the user see a consistent view. So over the weekend, I made good on Airblade's to-do item and actually tweaked AirBud Form Builder to embody Ryan's recommendation. And you can see it here on my site, which I'm working on, the Thought Propulsion blog. And you can see when a user clicks on his profile, he sees this editable view, which is very similar to the non-editable view. So we can look at the, never mind those errors there. We can look at the HTML. You can see it's nice and clean. It uses the published class when we are in non-editable mode. When we go into edit mode, that's replaced by the draft class. And you may also notice that this this code, when we're editing something, we of course have a form. As you can see, when we are not editing something, we have no form as expected. Some other innovations here are that, unlike the original AirBlade Form Builder, AirBud Form Builder, this one lets you break out of the scaffold. So scaffolding is available, but if you need to do your own layout and, for instance, elide labels and things like that, you can do that, and I'll show you that over here on this other page. What I mean when I say break out of the scaffold is, if you look at a post here, you can see that it's not using the scaffolding elements. It's using semantic elements to hold the attribute value. So for instance, here's an H1 which is containing a link to the title, which this is when we're looking at a published object. When we edit this object, you can see that we're still in an H1 here, but now we've got an input control inside the H1. There's no There's no anchor tag. So this is an example of breaking outside the scaffolding and rendering our content into tags of our choosing.